Yay!
Hello.
Hi guys, welcome to the very first weekly assault stream of the year 2020. We've moved on a decade, that's long gone. It was like, that's the last year.
Feels like it was a quick one.
Yes,
It was
it was.
a quick one.
It totally was. Thank you so much for joining us, Weekly Assault. My name is Raibot01, Community Manager for World Tanks Console.
And I am Tankz0rz,
Tankz0rz.
your tank expert.
Tank
Right?
expert?
Right? That's what they call me.
Really? Okay, so we can all blame any tank changes on you.
Oh no, sorry. Wait, that was Max Chaos. I got confused.
Oh, poor Max Chaos. Yeah, Happy New Year, Falling Poem 851. And thank you everyone that's watching us via Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Lots to cover, but more importantly, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
What did you get for Christmas?
I got lots of cool things.
Yeah.
My favorite thing was a blanket
Who doesn't love blankets? I love blankets.
with tanks on it.
What? No way.
No tanks on it. But
See,
imagine if it did.
you're starting the year on a bad note, being a liar. You know what happens to liars?
It was my New Year's resolution to be a kidder.
A kidder.
Yeah, just a little joke.
Oh boy. Blind Wild Dog, Happy New Year, Raibot and Tankz0rz. Thank you so much. I already see a ton of questions, especially about what's coming down the line on 2020. And trust me, I am actually walking around talking with the developers as well as publishing to figure out what we can share with you that's coming down the line 2020. As usual, you know, guys, that we kind of plan things months in advance. However, things happen. So if we say something that's coming down the line and then unfortunately for X, Y, and Z reason doesn't make it out, then players get angry at us. So we're trying to verify exactly what things that we are going to release down this year are going to make it, and then kind of give you a sneak peek of what's happening.
Just a little sneak peek.
Just very little.
It's
It's a big year.
gonna be a big year. It's gonna be very
It's going to
fun.
be a very big year. It's going to be exciting big year. And of course, the questions about Swedish mediums coming to console, we are definitely working on that. Crossplay as well. We are actively working on that. As you guys saw on... Why are you laughing?
We're starting the year already with full caps.
Oh, really? Who's capping us? Explain the winter games, please. This is from Cody Biersack. So, as of yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? I don't remember what I do now these days because I do a lot of stuff. Was it yesteryear?
Yesteryear.
Yesteryear. So yes, for Winter Games 2020, if you visit the forums, I published the Winter Games 2020 rewards chart. So now it's the games itself and the ops are going to be point based. So any operation that you complete is going to be 1 through 100, and each operation is worth 15 points. So obviously 15 ops times 100 equals 1500. So to complete Winter Games 2020, you're going to have to collect 150 points through the ops. Now, each operation obviously comes with rewards, and if you have a premium account, then you're going to get a little bit extra. Several players were giving us their feedback about the tank. Why was it a tier 5? We're starting with that because, again, we changed the face and the structure of what Winter Games 2020 is going to be. So the system, the points, the rewards, and the final tank all balances well. But in the end, we want to hear what you guys have to say about the new system. And you can take a look at all the operations and the progression of it through the forums. You can visit the portal, and it has a link at the very bottom that links to the rewards chart. And take a look at that.
Yep.
That was a big chart.
I just see over here we had a birthday
Oh,
today.
really?
It's Mr.
Ooh.
Angel.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Take a.
Happy birthday to you.
Take a.
Happy birthday, Mr. Angel. Happy birthday to you.
Take a.
Yay! Happy birthday. In my group of friends, we do birthday punches. We literally just punch our shoulder amount of years.
2 years old.
Sure you are.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
It's only going to get worse the older you get, I guess, huh? 93 today.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, other questions. Oh, there were questions about the daily ops reward number 4. This is something that we need to clarify. So according to the op, it says that you need to have 4 battles between a certain amount of time. But it doesn't specify that it's a battle per day. So you have to have 1 battle for 4 days. So we already know that this is an issue because it's confusing players. We're already addressing that, and we already have a ticket, and the dev team is well aware to make sure that we get taken care of that and, explain that up.
I actually I visited the ops guys yesterday. I was like, hey, is this worded correctly? So they're aware.
Yeah, super aware of that. Other things to mention. Of course, you guys got to receive the what we said, holiday present. And we might end up taking the tank out for a spin. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone for rolling back into another year. You get a tank present, and then at the end of the year we had the Sturm VK, which was part of the the fall autumn games Charlie.
Games.
It was a reward, so anyone that completed Autumn's Games Charlie gets that reward. And then we finally were able to give players the Object 279E, and that's another tank that they received. And oh my gosh, I hopped in a tier 10 battle, and there were just so many Objects 275.
Too many tracks on the field.
Too many. So it's been quite hefty when it comes to handing out tanks. So players were able to earn 3 in the last month. Well, actually, the Object 279E was a year-long process, but, now you get the tank. And for releases, of course, we have the Operation Cold Steel tanks. And I'm actually have on screen one of my favorites, the Earthshaker. I mean, I gotta love me some Swedish vehicles. They're just amazing. I'm having the best battles with it. And yesterday I ended up platooning with a bunch of players from the community. It was fun. It was super fun. Another tank, the Draugen Linsen C. Here's another one.
I hear a lot of people really enjoy that tank.
Yeah, a lot of players have shared their love and support for the tank in the forum. So if you have it and you want to join us right now playing on Xbox, the North American server, you guys may do so.
Or even if you don't have it, go ahead and still join us.
Yeah, still join us. Why not? Erica Mondoni, Swedish mediums, working on that. Hopefully we'll have them this year, but it all depends how fast we can work on the tank models. We're always looking to bringing tanks into the game.
I just noticed something over here. I see you have a very special commander on this tank.
I forgot I did that.
And was it
Polowski?
I see the first name.
Yeah, Biggs Polowski.
Is that his real last name?
Yeah.
Or is that the crew's last name?
No. That's when I adopted my cats, Biggs and Wedge. They asked me if I wanted to give them a last name, and for some reason I just in my mind I thought they're from Poland, so I'm gonna give them a Polish last name. Well, and it was Biggs and Wedge Polowski.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we cleared that one up. I thought it was an auto-generated last name.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
As you can tell, I mean, this is like perfect. I couldn't have envisioned this even better. And I swear to God, I had nothing to do with the designation of the Yule Cat, which was one of the holiday crews that we released on the Tankz0rz chest this past holiday. Give them that special crew, and it sounds amazing because he meows the entire battle. Let's hop in this battle right now, because I am super excited. And of course, because we just released this tank, why don't we start the new year by giving away some Draugen Lansen seats?
Draugen Lansen. I like how you think.
Yeah, I like that too.
Interesting.
Chef Gamer ARG, I need that Yule Cat. I know, you know what? So I did pass the feedback from players asking why couldn't they just buy a specific crew, or maybe have a bundle that had every single holiday crew. So I passed that feedback, and maybe something can be done down the road, because I
Yep.
feel like some of the crews were pretty amazing, and they had specific BOs as well. Yeah, I totally agree that the Yule Cat is awesome. So,
Definitely. Definitely.
Spider-Fan 2099 double barrel tanks coming this year. Don't know. That I can honestly tell you that I don't have any information. I would have to ask, and if we do have information, might be shared with everyone down the road, closer if we do a release similar to that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting
yeah,
to see something like that. I took a look at the double barrels from PC, and they seem pretty crazy.
Seem
Say
pretty
the
good.
least.
Let's see. I want to know where everyone's going. Where are my platoon buddies going?
Well,
Oh, I guess we're following me.
they were following you. It's
I
like,
actually like to follow my friends. Okay, where are we going? Oh my gosh, yeah, they want me to take them somewhere. Fine.
all right, you take them somewhere.
Yeah, but then I always
It's,
not go to like the best of places, and you know.
Just make sure you don't get sniped from the upper
Oh, this guy's
right
being
side.
like interesting. Look at this guy.
I
He's like,
think he's safe. He's safe. That guy's not safe.
well, let's see. Let's speed this up.
All right.
Especially because there's artillery in the other team, so we have to be very, very, very careful.
Well, this is where I always fail on this map. Is that I think you're doing it right, but I'll go more towards the center, like the E3-4 line, and the opposite side on the north. For some reason, I always get the south spawn, but the people on the north, they'll look down the mountain, and it's kind of like a little gulch in there.
Down, look down the mountain.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They always get shot in the sides.
You don't sound so happy. But like I always get shot.
At
down
least
the
I
sides.
recognize you. It's a process of making it better.
Mhm. This
We
guy
have,
is alone up there with. He needs a little bit of support over here. I'll go. Uh-oh, there's someone on my side. Yep.
That's the Northerners.
Yeah. There we go. He needs a little bit of assistance here because he's fighting this guy by himself.
By himself now, but he's got another 4 tanks coming up this way.
Oh, biscuits and gravy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ah.
You do have.
That was a communal. Oh. Come on. Oh, he gone. Good.
Nice. So it looks like your platoon there might be trying to hit those guys on the left flank.
Oh. Okay.
So
let's
I'm not
go.
sure if they're.
And this guy needs to fall back then. He needs to like come with us. Ooh, spotted. There we go. There's like a cluster of big guys up here. No one decided to go in the center. I
someone
can't read
over
the
here
comments.
saying, "What's going on with your cat?" I'm assuming it's meowing.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot going on, man. You don't understand. It's just too much. There we go.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I mean, we can't hear it because the volume on the TV is down, but I'm sure you guys are like, what is happening? Wow! It's the Yule Cat, and it was a holiday crew that could only be attained through the Tankz0rz chest for Christmas.
Oh,
There's
Dragon.
no! Dragon around. By the way, did you already say what you wanted to ask to give away the tanks?
Oh no.
I think it's-
I got distracted.
Well, you know, there's a lot of things that we've done this past month. So I feel like we should cover everything.
I want to go back as far as the whole year.
Oh, or the decade.
Yeah. Or the decade.
I mean, the best thing that happened this past decade was World of Tanks Mercenaries. I'm just gonna say it. That was the best thing that ever happened
in the past 6 years.
in the past decade. So, for a chance to win your very own Dragon Lens and C, along with your gamer tag, type in chat, what was your favorite part of World Tanks Mercenaries? As of now, we are getting close to our 6th year anniversary. So,
Counting it down on one hand here.
yeah, what was it? Just that it got released, that we ended up releasing on PlayStation 4, that we added physics to the game, that we added the Mercenaries tank line. What has been your favorite part of World Tanks?
Physics was a very interesting addition because
I
at
remember
that
that.
time I worked in QA, and we had to go through like every tank, make sure everything was not acting funny.
Oh,
And sometimes you'll drive a tank and your tank starts floating away, just floating away. You're like, wait, come back. You're not supposed to do that.
I forgot to bring a pen. I brought the notepad, but not a pen.
You need a pen? I'll get you a pen.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, because I
momento?
need uno momento because I need to write a couple of player messages. Someone said that the friends messaging on PlayStation 4 is not updating. We'll take a look at that. PlayStation 4. He's like, catch, psh, lands on my eye. Ah! Oh, how many pens do you have? Oh my gosh.
You can choose.
Okay, I choose this one. So PlayStation, PS4, friends, not updating. Okay, perfect. Thank you. We'll do that.
Interesting.
What do you mean interesting? Interessante.
Interesting.
Premiums being released. Seasonal games. 1 year long ops. Wow, you know what? That's pretty interesting. That a lot of players actually like that. Discovering the game was the best thing. This goes from Lord of Metal 98 over by Twitch. Tier 10 tank variety. I like that too. I agree. I like that. Let's play with the Earthshaker now.
I'm reading through some of these comments and I like what they have to say.
Yeah. Mercenary tanks. Ooh, interesting. James Thompson says, I want me a kitty cat crew. Well, we'll figure something out. I gotten so many requests about the Yule cat being sold separately. I don't know if that's possible, but again,
If it is,
I'll bring it up.
we'll be on it.
Will it? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's right. Good reminder over on Facebook. You scrolled down and I couldn't see, but that's okay. Oh, there you go. Moses Diaz asked, Raibot, how do I get my medal for getting all tier 10 tanks? So, as of, let me launch this game. As of December 31st, that means that the data pool was closed.
Mm-hmm.
So, beginning of the year, I've actually sent a ticket to make sure that we get the data pool that started from March 4th until December 31st, 11:59 p.m. Central Time. Like, we're going to get down to that detail.
To the very milliseconds.
Yes. So, the request for the tier 10 tank and coin, it was already posted in the forums. And I specifically, I said this in the last stream, I specifically told players to not send me their information, even if they had all tier 10 tanks, because 1, we need to get the data pool. 2, the data pool has to be from March 4th to December 31st, which means that you had to acquire all, I wouldn't say all the tier 10 tanks, but catch all the tanks that we've released, with the exception of free XP and mercenary tanks.
Yep.
And it's not until we publish the data pool that you guys will then send me all your information. I think I received close to 40 messages of players already sending me their information. If you don't see your name in the data pool, don't send me your information. Has the data pool been published? No. So I am waiting for that information. Once it becomes available, I'm going to publish it in the forums. And if you do find your name in there, then send me that information. Now, if you acquire all tier 10 tanks within the data pool but you don't find your name, then that's a different issue. Then you have to message me the day or exactly a time, a period of time where you acquired the tank, so we can investigate. So yeah, a couple of players were sending me information because they said they acquired all tier 10 tanks at a time where those were the only ones available.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way. So right now we expect players that submitted their information and that qualified in that data pool to have 59 tier 10 tanks. That's a lot of tanks. You want to play with your shaker then? It's got a cat crew. Oh, God.
All right, wait, hold up. We're starting off the year with a fresh mind and fresh eyes. Maybe I like non-invert now.
Oh,
who knows?
maybe.
We're turning a new leaf, chat. Let's go. Oh, God.
Maybe. Yeah, so where can you find this link? Then you can find it on the forums under contests and events. And you should find all the information that I'm requesting. So please take a look at that and read it, because the very first thing that says there is, don't send me your information until you find your name in the data pool. Plain and simple. When would I get the data pool? I expect, if not tomorrow, then by the end of next week. I was actually talking to business intelligence today, so they're working on it right now. So excitement.
I keep looking the wrong way.
Because, well, don't blow the game.
I'm not.
Switch the controllers then if they bother you.
It's my New Year's resolution.
Oh,
okay.
man. I've created a monster.
I could do this.
I've created a monster.
I don't like this guy over here. He's a big tier 10. He's scary. I'm going over here.
It's scary. Oh, boy. Okay, you do you. You're playing.
I keep looking down. It's making me get shot by Artie on accident.
Artillery.
Ooh. I don't think I'm safe here. I definitely don't think I'm safe here.
Oh my
God.
God. Switch your controllers for the love of cats.
There we go. Perfect. We're back into fighting shape. Might as well count me as 3 tanks.
That cat is so pissed off. Yeah, you need to raise the volume on this thing because I think I'm missing out. Everyone hears it, and it's just magic. It's magic. Love it. I see more submissions. They love Monsters Awaken mode.
Ooh, yeah.
Tankz0rz is learning how to play it inverted. LOL.
Non-inverted.
Non-inverted.
I guess technically it'd be inverted, right?
Oh, this
Back
guy. What's wrong with this guy?
Back of the head.
Back
of the head.
Why is he? What is he doing?
I don't know.
Oh well.
But I do see something with 4 corners.
Dude, there's artillery right
all
straight.
the way over here.
Mm.
Question is.
Oh no, we have a comment. The cat is so irritating. This comes from Snowy615.
Oh no.
No, I guess not a fan. Oh no.
Oh.
Destroyed.
Oh, nice.
Our artillery is on a roll in there. Dun dun dun.
Well, it's okay because with that, we have the name of our winners.
Ooh, okay, let's do this. I'll start with the first one and then you...
Very well. Sounds good.
The first winner is Tankz0rz34426, and he said he likes the earn-ups. And of course, his Xbox gamer tag is the same. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Next.
Our next winner is Koala Mentality. Congratulations, Koala. And he says his gamer tag is Koala Mentality. My favorite part was adding the +1 -1. It helps improve the player base, and it's awesome.
Congratulations. And third is Chris Gregory, and he says that he liked the mercenary tanks.
And his gamer tag is
Kawasaki Ninja.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You know what? I'm going to say something because it's hard not to, especially with the name of the winner, our second winner, Koala Mentality. You know, our hearts and thoughts are with the people of Australia, especially with all these terrible fires. We do have an office in Wargaming Australia, and obviously this is not only impacting our colleagues and friends, but, you know, an entire population, and we just want to say that we are thinking of them, and we hope that this just subsides as soon as possible because it's really, really devastating. So yeah, Our thoughts. We love you, Australia. Our hearts. Ta-da! Let's see. Any update or release on the Swedish mediums? I already mentioned that in the very beginning of the stream. This is something that it's going to be worked on. So we're doing a bunch of Swedish tanks. I want to play this one now. So yeah, we are working on Swedish mediums. We are looking into tank models, implementation, and so on. This is something that we are most certainly interested in. So we'll see what happens.
When are we getting new trees? Are the trees not being replanted when they get run over?
Emo Hunter is asking, trees in the maps or tech trees as nationalities?
He said trees. I'm saying they're in-game trees.
No, when it comes to tech trees, I don't know. In fact, I was having a conversation with Mr. Greg Chuji, asking, hey, so what's gonna happen on 2020? So there were lots of ideas being shared. Uncertain about a new tech tree, however, that's never out of the question. In fact, when it was brought up, there was a sign of interest. But as to what it would be, if it could be something, that's more information down the line, for sure.
A little sparkle in his eye.
Yeah, tling! When you plant a seed on Chuji's head, something happens. It grows a tree.
It grows a tree. What kind of tree? I don't know. It could be a tech tree. It could be a tree in the wild for you to hide behind.
Exactly. What's we see? 2020 Tier 10 reward. Don't know. In fact, I don't think we've cemented that, right? What the final reward would be. I know for the first winter games, it's going to be the... Oh, I can't remember the name. The T-34...
88?
No, that's... which I played a lot during this past weekend. We already know the tank reward for Winter Games 2020. For the entire year, no information to provide whatsoever. But as usual, the moment we get more information to share with the community, we will post it. There you go, shielded. Thank you.
I like my answer more.
Really? Really? Oh my god, the controllers! There you go.
Easy. Easy as pie.
Sheesh.
Maybe, what if, listen, I was trying to be a nice person, and that was going to be my New Year resolution was play non-improved. What if you had a similar...
Your New Year resolution was going to be play like normal people?
Play like the non-normal people.
I'm going to go to my favorite rock, or my favorite clip right here.
Does it have your name like inscribed on it?
Totally, it does.
I like it.
It totally does. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, this poor guy is already getting hit over here, right? He's getting jammed. Come up forward. Come forward.
You,
No.
Very well.
What? What were you gonna ask?
I forgot.
Oh, good.
We have Mr. Snarf saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Mr. Snarf.
Oh, Soviet Snarf. Woo. Love him. Dun, dun, dun. You know what? I'm gonna move closer. I can just chill here. I think the chilling is more for Artie.
Did you ever go today? Oh.
I'll go where?
Tankz0rz, what is the news on... Have you ever gone to that hill?
Which hill? There's so many!
The one on the right. Oh, also speaking of hills.
Uh-huh. Go on.
As native Chicagoans here.
Uh-huh. We don't have any hills.
Anything that's higher than flat, I call it a mountain.
Higher.
If I see it, it's like, in the distance, I'm like, hey, look at that mountain. And then I was in California and I was corrected. They were like, that's a hill. I'm like, no, it's a mountain. From where I come from, that's a mountain.
From where the land of the flat, that is totally a mountain.
So, Mr. Jukes and myself had a rude awakening.
Oh,
apparently everything's hills.
What happened?
Oh, we thought everything was mountains. They were all hills. So here I am calling everything mountains over here. And they're like, that's a hill.
Okay, is this going to move forward? Nope. Okay. Then I guess we move forward.
Interesting. I think well, you have 3 visible here at the B4.
Yeah,
3 or
but
4.
these guys, we have a light and a heavy. That's still not gonna be enough.
You do have 2 arties. They do have 2 arties.
Yeah, but not visible.
If I had to guess, they're sitting right on the AO line.
You think so? Do you think
Right
I should
on
go
the AO
hunt them?
line. I don't know if you can get to them.
You mean, oh,
Maybe if
there
you
we
go over
go.
by steak sauce, you might be able to get a.
Oh, I love steak sauce.
Yeah, me too. Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
oh,
whoa, dude! Ow! Dude, get out!
Oh, no.
Now the 2 of us are completely exposed. I was gonna take over right here in this rock. There you go.
He was looking backwards. He wasn't even looking where he was driving.
Yeah, that's
It's
okay. I mean,
dangerous.
that's pretty much his job, right?
Yep.
There you go. Spot a target.
You got 3 on your left.
That's okay.
1 very low. That's the very low guy.
There you go. He's
All right.
out.
You have 2 on your
Aight.
left.
All right.
You have 1 on your right. This guy's giving you a nice little shield wall.
I know. He's so nice.
That's a good.
Ah!
That's almost. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's like, it's okay. I'm gonna switch ammo right here. He's protect.
Ooh.
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 Son. Ah! If I
Aw.
would have had like a full reloaded. Ah!
I think you're shooting like his little fake shoulder pads.
This guy right here. Come on, stop walking. Oh, man.
Well, there's
Let's move
still
around.
2.
There's still 2. Look, there, he's biscuits and gravy.
And chicken nuggets.
Oh. I mean,
Good
if I could
afternoon.
take him out with a ram, even though I'm not going at any decent qualifying speed whatsoever, that would have been epic.
Isn't there some achievement somewhere out there where you have to be an arty and like I think basically you have to collide with another tank, but you have to be going less than like X amount kilometers an hour. Am I making things up?
No, no,
And
you're.
then if you get the kill, then you get the achievement or something like that.
This guy's got him. Why would you be capturing the face?
A rock.
Ooh.
Like a rock.
Like a rock. That's right. Weirdo, thank you so much for reminding me. So, we released the winners for the Ginger Tank contest as well as the Snowman
And
Photoshop
thank
contest.
you for those submissions.
Yeah, the submissions were amazing. So we're going to do like a slideshow compilation and add it up on our YouTube channel, as well as a gallery that we were going to show on our forums, on our website. The submissions we received
Mm-hmm.
were outstanding, mind-blowing, super talented people out there. Thank you so very much for participating on both contests.
They were tanktastic.
They were fantastic. Another question is what's going to happen on the anniversary? A lot of things. Again, we like to reward our players with cool stuff, so stick around for more information. We're gonna have a game event that's going to impact almost every tank class, and it's one of those that you register outside of the game, not in game. So it's going to be for the anniversary.
Mhm.
We're going to have a developer stream. We're going to do social media giveaways. We're going to do a lot of things to celebrate 6 years of World of Tanks Mercenaries.
It's a lot of years.
It's a lot of, oh yeah, let me see. Check out. There you go. So keep an eye down the road. It's not going to be anytime soon, but yep, we're looking into it.
As soon as we have more info, you'll be the first to hear.
Lady Jade 90, make the holiday crew vouchers or unlockable portraits if you get them. You mean make them available? We were talking about this earlier during the stream. I'd love to, because I keep getting requests about the where is he? There you go. The Yule Cat. Although I hear from our viewers that the meowing, hissing, and yelling is getting annoying.
So it's not for everyone, but it's okay.
I guess.
Right? If you like it, you really like it.
Mike 575, we are working on it in quotations, new meme. In all honesty, I can't share more information than that, so I don't know exactly what you're expecting. if you don't want me to talk about it or confirming or talking that
we won't look at it next time.
yeah, exactly. When you guys ask me, then I guess I'm not gonna answer because and I completely understand, right? It can get annoying that I keep saying, that it's gonna come down the road or we're working on it. I mean, unfortunately, it's the nature of game development. Things don't go as fast as they could, and the only thing we can do right now is just maintain our players and confirming and reassuring that that is something that we are definitely looking into it. So that's that. So is tank ball out of the question? Not necessarily, but when we looked down the roadmap for 2020, it was not there. So it might come down the line, it might not. It all depends what were the most popular events that we've had this past couple of years. So we'll take a look at that. Are you still implementing the rate in April? I'm not sure what you're referring to that. Nis Johansson, yeah. This is over on Facebook. New maps. Yes. So when it comes down to the community map, we are talking about having it released in a couple of months for players to test. That is dependent on the workload of the development team. That's something that we definitely want to push for everyone to test. And again, it would be phase 1 of the community map. So yay.
I see Mr. Dwarf on Drugs says, I thought Tankball was confirmed to come back. I think we talked about it. I don't think we never said anything concrete.
Yeah, we didn't. I don't think we confirmed Tankball at all.
No.
Just a quick recap, too, for the news that were released. Don't forget, this weekend we have Tier 10 ranked battles.
Ooh.
With fancy, delicious, tasty, crunchy rewards. So if you want to participate, you can go ahead and participate.
Delicious, tasty, crunchy, huh?
Tankz0rz.
Will the Tog Fighting on Water event ever come back? I like that Tog Fighting on Water event.
Yeah!
Do you remember that event? Hopefully, maybe we'll nudge some people's shoulders and be like, "Hey, remember that Tog Fighting on Water event? Let's bring it back."
Actually, we were talking with the events team, and Lady-O was suggesting that maybe we could bring them most of the modes that we have. Obviously, we have Lunar, we have Mars, Tugboat, Core Breach, Halloween, and then we also had the Centennial game mode where we had the marks with the flamethrowers.
There's that secret one that everyone seems to forget about.
Oh, the Krampus one?
No, the one that was a 4th of July one.
Oh, Day of Independence. Mm-hmm. Well, I also missed out on the Krampus as well. Yeah. So hopefully all of them might make a comeback this year.
As Fierce mentions, you got the taco mode.
No, we don't have a taco mode.
We weren't supposed to talk about that one.
Brilliant idea. But we don't have a taco mode. If we did, trust me, I would be pushing towards that for every month. But we don't.
The Mark 1 event guy?
Yeah, that's the Centennial. Yeah. That was pretty awesome. It was a little bit
I think I like the map more than the tank. Don't get me wrong, the tank was awesome. But the map was something special.
But then it wouldn't be the map with the map. Well, that's the whole point of the map.
The bunkers.
But the tank had a flamethrower.
Yeah, I mean, any tank.
No,
what about the crocodile tank? That's the one I want. Or the alligator, or whatever it's called. The one that carries like the little fuel tank in the back. If you're listening
tank
out there.
Plus flamethrower equals awesome. I don't know what are you doing with your life?
I was a fan of the trenches. That's all I'm saying.
I was a fan of the flamethrower. Who doesn't love a flamethrower? I want a flamethrower and just burn things.
In a couple patches, you might get the deadbolt might get a flamethrower. We'll see.
Mike575, Raibot, how about some kind of a tank race mode as an event that only light tanks can join?
Only
only light tanks. Why not? That sounds interesting. Implementation-wise, I don't think it would fly. Mainly because it would have been something that only a certain tank class can play. I mean, you're not gonna put a Tog in a racing match.
Maybe they have a secret button.
To kind of put some jets. Anyway, we are so floating away. Do we want to do a last giveaway? Because we are past the streaming time. We can do another Lance and
Sure.
see. Okay.
A real quick one.
A real quick one.
A real quick
Okay, you know, for the chance to win the Lance and See along with your gamer tag, drop a comment in your specific chat. Could be Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. For the past 2 months, what has been the best thing that you've seen in game? It could be Holiday Cruise, Toy Tank, Object 279E, the Sturm VK tank, or also the Cold Steel.
Yeah, the cold steel tanks.
Yeah, and then we also had the other limited, the Crimson Monster tanks. I don't know, content. There's been lots and lots and lots of content that we've released the past 2 months. It's been
I'm quite
crazy.
fond of both the Crimson and the Cold Steel.
I think this is where it's at, man.
I do too.
The Draugen Lance and Sea.
I think I'm biased because I really like the splash art for that guy. I thought it was it's very nice.
I think for me it would be the Draugen Lance and Sea and the Yule Cat.
Okay.
I can't. I mean, look at it. He looks angry.
But I mean, let's be real, man. It's kind of hard just to pick one, right?
I know. A lot of people are actually picking more than one. So we have Crimson Tanks. Chef Gamer Argentina says Yule Cat. Lormel says he loves the Object 279E. And then we also have Jeffrey Hartline. Half price on premium time for a second time during Black Friday. That is a nice thing to say in the for participation. Then we also have Austin Martin, the 279E, and the Cold Steel tanks. Wow, okay. I love the Cold Steel tanks, I like the tier 10 premiums. I love the Halloween event. This comes from Pretty Carrot.
Toy Tank, Mr. Hungry Linus.
Ooh. Let's see. Ragnarok for sure. 279E. Wow. Everyone's enjoying the 279. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
It feels like the content has been nothing but going on. Players, I've seen lots of positive feedback in the forums, and even posts that start, "Thank you, Wargaming, for all the content," which is, it's so heartwarming. It feels really, really nice to hear from you guys when you like something. So thank you for voicing out your opinion. And again, if there's something that you don't like,
yeah, I was gonna say, even if you don't like it,
and tell us why.
Visit the forums, be constructive, tell us exactly what the problem is, and we'll have our best engineers on it.
Ta-da.
And we have our quick winners here.
All right. So I guess I'm going to start with the first winner,
Sounds great.
Is Michael Badal. And he says, the 3-skill zombie in my Wraith. And his gamer tag is Drunken Crow. Yeah, we also had the monster chests, and we had creepy crews in there. So I think he likes the 3-skill zombie. So that's pretty cool. Well, he says 4, but the max amount of skills that you could get in a monster crew is 3.
He enjoys the 4-skill one.
The 4 skills then.
Congratulations for the 4 skill. Our second winner is Lady Bismarck.
Ooh.
And it says Cold Steel. Gamer tag Lady Bismarck. Congratulations.
The third winner is Joseph Poole, and he said that he really liked the Earthshaker, and the gamer tag is Fignuts81.
Congratulations, Mr. Fig.
Do figs have nuts? I don't think they do. It's a fruit, but it has seeds.
Who knows?
It grows in a tree.
Who knows? We'll have to check it out later.
Okay.
Well,
Congratulations to all of our winners. They get the Drogen Lance and Sea, which is awesome. Having pretty good fights. And I want to thank Hasteman010, Balix4859, Peter JM Gamer, and Shinigami over from the clown guy. I was gonna say the clown guy, but it's like the clone guy. Yeah, that's the clone guy clan, right? C2 guy? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining the platoon, though. It makes me happy. Usually leave my profile on, so if you join in out of nowhere and decide to start a platoon, I always hop in a battle. That's how I ended up playing with players yesterday.
Yep.
For I think it was for an hour. So yeah, this is gonna get disconnected. So downstairs, I'm gonna reactivate my profile. So if you want to platoon with me and just hop in a couple matches, you guys are more than welcome to do so.
Sounds great.
All right. So
And
I guess this is it.
This is it.
Yeah, I guess.
If you want more tanks, I'll be here tomorrow for some cool tanking action. So go ahead and you can find me on YouTube and on Twitch. And if you're watching us now on Twitch, stick around. We'll send you over to one of our cool CCs, and I think that's it. So thanks for sticking around.
Thank you so much,
We'll
guys.
talk to you later.
See you
Bye.
next week. Bye-bye.
I don't know if it's working.
No?
I don't know.